Hi. Are we even ready? I don't know. This was thrown together last minute. Hello. Hello, hello. Lights are flickering. Stop with the flickering. Stop. Flicker less. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Okay. Hey, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the long pre-stream. You have no donations, but that's probably a good thing given what's happening. Unbelievable. Who wants to see who wants to see level 3? I'm excited. I am excited. Yeah, it's been about, I would say, somewhere between 30 and 40 hours probably to build this level. It was slow. It was slow. I would say 60% of that was just in the detailing. Like I did the raw shape of it first and then went back to all the rooms and detailed them, and it was just bonkers. All right, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I got that, I got this. Lights are flickering again. They sure are, yeah. All right, give me a second. Try that. Now it's like overly bright on one side. Hang on. See if that works. Share stream. I know. Okay. Hopefully, I think one of my lights, because I have my lights at 1%. 1% brightness is what they're at. And I think they struggle to be that low because they're kind of teetering on, are we even on or off? We don't even know. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. People being amazing. People being absolutely amazing here. Hold on. Let me turn the bar back on. All right, I'm gonna go through this quick because you guys are amazing, and I want to get to the level. 3 screens. Thank you for 5 gift subs so much. Kirna, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, Cowboy. Thank you for the biddies. Dirk, thank you for the brand new sub. Everybody with the subs, thank you guys. Fisherman, thank you. Purple Man, thank you. Lithan Jenkins, 5 gift subs. Thank you. Monete, hi, hello. Yes, sir. I'm very excited. Got it. Remco, thank you for the 10 gift subs. Generic cleric, noises. I don't know. You tell me how I can't pronounce that word. Thank you guys. Pendle, thank you. A crazy Silverado. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Thank you so much. Happy Memorial Day, sir. For your efforts and sacrifice to entertain us. Your work is impeccable, inspiring as always. Crazy Silverado with a number that cannot even be read. Still flickering? Still flickering. All right, we're gonna have to go bright mode here. Sorry, guys. It starts flickering. It probably will. Let me know. I think the lights are starting to fade. Yeah, disco mode. Hey everybody, look what's behind me. There's a thing there. Okay. Hi Scar. Let's get into, we're gonna start. I don't even know how to do this. We're making this up as we go. So here's where I'm at, right? The universe does hate me, I know. Here's where I'm at. I'm at the part in the video where I want to do just this, and I was like, this is gonna take, I feel like it's gonna take at least 30 minutes to go through it all. I mean, we'll go even slower now that we're streaming. I'm like, I can't put all that in a video. This is bleh. So anyways, you guys get the extended version. The next video is gonna be this. So, you know, hey, please watch. You know how it is. It'll just be the abridged, quicker version. The director's cut, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, there is things wrong with a long video. You can't have an hour-long Hermitcraft episode. That's weird. People can't watch that. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Hope you're enjoying your day off. Yeah, I'm having a good weekend. I got to play some D&D yesterday. That was fun. Let me scroll the things up to the top of the things that need to be scrolled. Diginator, Rose. Whereas I don't know what to say. I get it. Petrus, thank you for the piece of pie. Everybody, thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's see. Before we even go in, the Black Mines is a dark, abandoned mine shaft. That was a highly, going into the lore here. Going into the lore, it was a successful mine shaft. You know, cliche, they dug too deep and broke into the area where the Wardens are. So the idea is you have a mine shaft that is abandoned and being taken over by Skulk. You'll see lots of Skulk just blending in and kind of eating away at the walls right now, and that's all intentional. It's the presence of the Wardens coming up from down below and starting to live and overtake the mines. Obviously, there's no end in the mines anymore. Am I missing a block right here? No, that's just tile. It looks like doesn't that look like there's like a missing block right there? It's just a tile. And then level 4, of course, will be the home of where the Wardens come from. So there'll be even more there. But yeah, so that's the goal here. That's the goal of the Black Mines, is an abandoned mine shaft. You know, so hopefully you'll see things run down. There's some weird things, like candles are still lit. Why would the candle be lit? You know, but hey. Did I finish the level 3 redstone? No. There's no redstone done at all. It's just the build. The redstone will be the next week or so, probably. We'll see. The other thing I want to say is level 3 itself has 3 floors on it. Man, the lighting is horrible here. Or flickering again. God, it's so bright. Like, I could do that to make it stop, but that's just like... Oof. Hang on. That's like ridiculously bright, isn't it? That looks so bright. My face is melting. Am I standing? No. It's so bright. 1 second. It's fine? Okay. God, it looks so bright. All right, moving on. Okay, so level 3. I want to use the words level and floor here. Level is the level of the dungeon. This is level 3. There are 3 floors within level 3. 3 distinct floors. So there's going to be staircases smattered around and stuff, and it might be confusing to understand how everything all connects, and that's intentional. That's intentional. I wanted it to be a very non-obvious way to navigate through here. It doesn't make sense that a mine shaft would have been developed that way, but it's better for gameplay this way. So anyways, previous stream we did all this. We made the staircase down. Not streaming. Yeah, I changed my mind. So we're spoiling everything. What's up, John Wilcox? How you doing? Thank you for the sub. Carrying on with the biddies. God, that's a lot of bits. Thank you, my friend. I just hope you didn't go overboard trying to get this finished. I did go overboard trying to get this finished, but you know, that's me. All right, the first room. We ready? We enter the first room of the Black Mines. Now, this first room right here, this room and this little side room here is Ravager proof. Ravagers cannot get into this room. Okay. Oh, the other thing, this is totally on the table here. I did not do all this myself. Okay. I do not like asking for external help. I got it. Hold on, please hold. Could you not flicker? Okay, I did not design, I built all this obviously in Hermitcraft all myself. I did not design all this myself because time is short and I really need to get this done. So I was humbled and I asked for help from some amazing patrons. They will be fully credited in the next video. They're amazing. Half of them are here. So I just want to get that out in the open. You'll see some things that are clearly not my build style, and that's it. It is TP. I don't want to forget it. I think it's TP, Zalvi, Kashmir, and Gable were the ones that helped me. I appreciate their help greatly. They're amazingly talented. They're better at this than me, and they really helped get this done. They saved probably a week of my time. So appreciate the four of you if you're here. I see Cash, and I know TP's here. So thank you guys so much. So with that said, I designed the flow of the level where everything is going to go. I did the big chambers and stuff. They did a lot of the little rooms. We'll just suffice to say. Okay. So yeah, time is precious. At this point, I'm willing to ask for help because it needs to get done. Time is everything. Anyways, first room. Okay. We got a cool little banner here. It's kind of just like telling you, you know, hey, this place is condemned. You should not proceed. Yeah, it's called outsourcing. Yeah, I know. We have a little Ravager head on the floor. The idea, maybe there will be lore. The idea is that, and for some of you guys heard my horrible beginning of a story. The miners were down here working. The Wardens came out, killed all the miners. The miners went back and they decided to bring in some Ravagers to try to fight off the Wardens. It didn't work out. It didn't work out so well. So that's why there's Wardens on level, or Ravagers on levels 1 and 2, because they were brought down and now they've just abandoned everything and left. That's kind of the history. There's a lore there somewhere. There's a story. And then, yeah, I needed a Hermit's head, so I grabbed Zed's head. But that's also why there is a, what do you call it? A dead Ravager on the ground. A little pit right here. Again, you can already see the skulk, and there's arguably in some places there's a bit too much. I think there's a bit too much right here, but you can see the skulk is just everywhere, spreading throughout the dungeon. Let's see. We'll show this little side room over here first. This is, I don't know what the purpose of this room is. It's just a little extension room here. This one is also warden proof. This is a 2-block jump right here intentionally, just again to give that extra benefit for jump boost if whoever has it active. That's another way to get home. I think this room is like a utility room where it's like supplies would have been kept. There's a lot of those in here. I think what I need to do, and we may do this in another stream, we may do this today, is hang some pickaxes and tools on invisible armor stands so that they're like hanging on the hooks here. I think that's what I want to do. But anyways. Okay, so first area, there's some chains here, so you can kind of walk across. The obligatory blood on the ground. And there we go. And now this is the part right here that makes it warden proof. Wardens are 2.9 tall, I think, so they can't get past this slab, so they can't get in this room, and they obviously can't get over there. The reason this is all warden proof is because it's not fun to enter a level, and the only way you can go is looking directly at a warden. So this is where you have a split. You can go either way here. All right, and then we start the tracks. There's tracks everywhere throughout here, of course. Sometimes they're broken up, that sort of thing. How's level 5 going? Shut your face. What's up, Fazu? How you doing? Okay, so this is kind of the main entry hall. Before we reveal down here, I will say there is a 3-story main chamber hall, a great hall that goes down through the whole thing, and you can stand on it and see all 3 levels, and then there's rooms that shoot off the side. So this right here is the main line that cuts through the whole dungeon. But I do want to show this over here. I also tried to design it so that like it was actually functional, and in terms of like it makes sense where everything is and how it could have been used. And for instance, this right here is where all of the ores would have been brought up into this room here, and you know, sent off onto into the little like loading areas, like storage areas, to put the raw ores there. And then we got this like crane here that supposedly would have lowered down, and then theoretically up there would be like out. How they got the ores out of the mine is are we on floor 3 right now? Yeah. For those just joining, we are just starting the tour of the Black Mines. We've done 1 room. This is the 2nd room we've done here, or 3rd room we've done here. So you know, it's gonna take a while. We're gonna chat. I was debating up there making that whole ceiling be black maps, so it's just pure blackness up there. I may still do that, but you know, time. It's totally a spoiler stream, yeah. And then there is a just more decorations and stuff here, more little storage areas and stuff, a little shelf, that kind of thing. And then there is a ladder here. I'm not going to go down there. You'll see where that goes later. But I think this is also going to be a hazard area right here. That gravel block there is going to extend based on a hazard, you know, event, blocking off this path. Cheeky ladder in the corner, yeah. So there you go. That's room. That's like the haul away room, the take it away room. And then right here is a very key point. You have forward, right, and left, and they each go to a different floor, I shouldn't say, yeah, I'll say floor, a different floor of the mines. This one here obviously goes, we're on the top floor right now. Moon, thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is the top floor. This one goes down to the second floor, and this one goes down to the third floor. So I think we'll just do them in order, I think. Literally eating popcorn. Okay, so this is again the main chamber that you enter into, and you can see how tall it is, right? That's all the way down to the third floor down there. You can get a sense of the depth and the size of the place here. It's pretty awesome. And everywhere you look, there's like patches of skulk everywhere. Like some here, some here. One of the things I did too, I don't know if you guys were around for the talk of AgroNet or ClankNet or whatever in the Warden Science stream, talking about how we're going to use the calibrated skulk sensors in 1.20 to broadcast player events through the dungeon. That's what this is basically doing right here with these amethyst blocks here. These will be swapped out with calibrated skulk sensors, and I've placed them all very meticulously so that they are 16 blocks away from their adjacent ones, but there's only one way for the signal to travel. Like it can't branch out and loop back on itself. So this signal here, for instance, starts here, it goes from that one, it can only go to that one, it can only go to that one, it can only go to that one, and then it goes to... Am I at the wrong end? I might be at the wrong end, or I might have missed one. I'm not even sure the build's done, quite honestly. I think it can go down there, and then it loops down, so it basically goes between floors 1 and floor 3, and then from there, it'll go out on spokes and spread out. AgroNet is a good name for it, yeah. So anyways, I love this room. Very pleased with it. This is one of the ones I did myself. I shouldn't have to say that. The end ones and stuff, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm very excited about the AgroNet concept here, and sending the events around. You know, basically, the higher your clank goes, the more likely that it's going to be broadcast throughout the entire dungeon. What else? Chains hanging, you know, holding up all these like suspended things here. I really like using grindstones and these like little hooks and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. We added the fire here now. Not so much here, but down right there. When we get to level 2, remind me. I'll show you why. Because the fire is there for lighting, but like right there, for instance, I can actually explain it now. The warden can walk right across that because he doesn't care about fire. So these passages here that are just like crossways for the player, the warden can go straight across. So and plus you don't even really know it. It looks kind of like cosmetic and lighting, but yeah, it's the warden's just gonna be like right across these little bridges, which is great. These all lead into the little tunnels. We'll go into these in a second where it branches. Inside here, you can see it's all mostly deep slate with detailing of blackstone. But once you get inside these tunnels, it changes to pretty much pure blackstone with like a cobblestone, a deep slate, basalt blended floor. Down at the end of the line here, though, okay, you'll see Sarge. Thank you, Nightshade. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Sarge, for the decked out or bust fund, there's no bust. This is, if it kills me, this is going to be finished, Sarge. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Trevor, thank you for 24 months, 2 years. Will, thank you for the brand new sub. And Nightshade. This is going to go toward the adult beverage you're going to need. Putting the redstone. The redstone is going to be tough for this, and we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Nightshade, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So right here, this is what's super interesting about one of the things that's super interesting about this level 3, the black mines. See that down there? See that copper floor? That is how you get to level 4. That's how you get to level 4 of Decked Out. Those, you see how it's splotchy, like fully oxidized and then weathered or whatever? In those patches of 6 are going to be double piston extended and kind of like pull out, exposing the whole area there. So you can't get down there now because there's a chain going through the middle, so you can't fit through. The keys, you can deposit a key on any level. Okay, so you can deposit a key right here, you could deposit a key right there, and you can deposit a key, well, there's one down on the first floor too, and they're all hopper chains. So if I put the key in here, it just goes down a hopper chain and gets processed down at the bottom. And then but if you put the key in here, you'll sit here and you'll see the floor open up and you drop through, so there'll be a safe drop down there of some kind. But I think this is really cool. So the entrance to level 4 is down there, but how you get home from level 4 is not through there. It's a different place, and I'll show you that when we get there. Lava is safe to drop into. Yeah, sure. So anyways, I like the idea that it's down through the floor. Let's see. When we get down there, I want to talk about more things down there and stuff, but so be it. So anyways, this is one of the key drop-offs here. Will players only be sneaking on levels 3 and 4? I mean, sure. I don't know. That's up to them. You know, if they only sneak, they're going to be down here for a long time, and the hazard's going to get pretty high. So it's up to them. And I don't think anyone's going to have the patience to permanently sneak. Zace, thank you. It looks like a structure that Mojang would come up with. Sure it does. Okay, so let's go down some of these side tunnels. You get an idea of what we're dealing with here. Have you thought of using locked hidden item frames with keys like last stream? I see. So so instead of the cheesy words there, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like that. I like that instead of this, which is totally out of character and stuff. I mean, this is clearly an instruction to the player, so I think you're right. Yeah, maybe we'll do locked item frames with the keys right there, because once you see the picture of the key, it's obvious what goes there. That's a good idea. How many wardens will be on level 3? That's a good question. I play tested it. Not this, obviously, but in my very rough wool block outline, I play tested it with 1 warden, and it was pretty terrifying. So maybe 2 wardens. I don't know. We'll see. I think if you start going more than that, it's gonna be pretty crazy. But who knows? That's all based on testing. What's up, Alchemy? How you doing? You think 1 per level? Well, hopefully the wardens are going to be able to navigate the levels themselves. Plus, don't forget, I think more people, I mean, very few people will die from warden melee. I think a lot of people are going to die from sonic blast. Because they can actually shoot from level, if you're directly above them, they can shoot from level floor 1 to floor 3. Because they can shoot 20 blocks vertically. So yeah, I think it's like 20 blocks right there. So, oh, that's intentional. Yeah. But if they are 2 floors apart, it's very hard for them to get a shot off on you. It's mostly though, if they are a floor below you, if they're on floor 2 and you're on floor 3, they're going to be able to shoot you through the floor quite easily. Okay. First room. This room, I'll be honest, it feels like it's missing something. It's just kind of a pass through. This is the jump that goes up into, up to the exit, so this is the other way out. I feel like we need to do something a little more in this room. I don't know, because it doesn't really feel like it has a purpose, but it is what it is. You know, maybe it needs like a little something here or something. I don't know. What? Yeah, people are amazing. I know. Okay. I didn't get old skillful with the 5 gift subs. Thank you. Everyone else, I believe I've thanked. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, why are people messaging you? That's weird. Okay, moving on to this room here. So a lot of the rooms, one of the things that makes no sense is everything is mined in these mines, right? A real mine shaft would only really focus on like one kind of resource. This has got everything in it because whatever. Variety is fun. This room is a kind of like a barracks, an abandoned sleeping area, I think. So you have like a little bed over here, a little bunk bed action, dead plants, candles and stuff like that. with a lot of chains hanging. You'll notice a lot of hanging chains. I got a little crazy with the hanging chains. I think they're fun. They just make everything look great, but basically things were hung there. The lectern here, I think I might need to lower that lectern. It looks a little bit weird popped up like that, I think, but anonymous gifter, thank you. Fate of Cain, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. I don't know that I'm probably missing everything. Aaliyah, thank you for the 300 biddies. Thank you guys. Okay, and then this right here is an actual one of the like one-way drop areas that drops down to from floor 1 to floor 2. So a way to get down from there. Other than that, this room's pretty much just a dead end. I may put something in the book or something or that kind of thing, but you know, all of the rooms, many of the rooms are dead end rooms. This is where we're gonna have treasure drops, we're gonna have ember drops, we're gonna have artifact drops, things like that will all be there. So you know, who knows, maybe there'll be an artifact drop, you know, right here in the bed or something. And dead ends are good for wardens, yeah. Okay, that one we did. Let's do the next one here. Speed of sound, thank you for 12 months, thank you. Hey, you just joined restart. Okay, hold on everybody, we're gonna restart. No, we're not restarting. Okay, this room here, this is a copper room. You can see obviously copper everywhere. By the way, this pretty much just tore through all my ores that I had. I have like no ores left. Yeah, view bobbing is off because of the map stuff, so it's a little bit weird, but Beta, thank you. Thank you, Beta 20 gift subs. Unbelievable. Okay, so a little bit of wooden support structures to keep the mine shaft intact, and then it goes down here into a little dead end into like a little. This would be like where they were currently last mining. So there's some concentrated copper and stuff like that. Yeah, and then the skulk vein is what's great because it breaks up a little bit of the monotony of just constant deep slate everywhere. You know, even with the deep slate though, we alternate between deep slate and cobble deep slate. And then a lot of rooms we put in, you know, the not polished basalt, maybe polished basalt. I don't even know the other basalt there. But the skulk is so good at breaking it up and keeps everything in theme. So, anyways, this is the copper room. They would have wheeled things out here, out these minecart tracks, which are starting to be, you know, falling apart. But if you saw, there's also a staircase right here. There's a lot, maybe 3 or 4 little 2 wide staircases like this on the edges that go between the levels. This is the main way that you get up and down between the levels. It's not obvious how to navigate the mine shaft, and again, that's intentional. Well, by hidden is like, I mean, if you're standing right here, noises, it's kind of like it's not obvious, right? And they're little narrow things off to the side. That's what I meant by hidden. Okay, moving on to the next room. Oh, this is a long, so we're at the back. There's a dog here. We're at the back of the dungeon now. This room here is just a long kind of U tunnel. You come in here and it goes down. You can kind of peek through here. I intentionally left this open for the view because I think it's a cool view to be able to look down the entire length of the main hall there, and potentially if there was like a warden on the ledge, I think that would be incredible. So yeah, this is kind of like a it's not a dead end, but just a U shape. There'll definitely be some artifact drop-offs here. There'll definitely be some coins and embers and all that stuff here, and then it just loops around back into the mine shaft. A lot of variation and stuff obviously in the walls between blackstone, cracked walls, chains, variations in the ceiling and stuff, just to make it feel hopefully like it's falling apart more. I think the walls do a great job of that. Okay, moving on. This is another mining room, and one of the things we have is there's some technology in this mine shaft, like right here. This is one of like the drilling machines, like they're actively drilling away on to try and pull out some of the iron ore. I think it's really cool. The guy would like stand up on here and like hold the handles and everything. Absolutely amazing. And this is obviously like an iron room, but again, the cobwebs, the skull, you can see it's kind of falling apart. You second that question? Do I sleep? No, I did not sleep much this is pretty much yesterday. I took the day off. We had friends over. I played some D&D. We did a barbecue and everything, but Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and half of today was 100% working on this. I mean, you guys haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen a fifth of the level yet. Exactly, Beta Killer. Exactly, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is just an iron room. Oh, look, I almost missed it. Another staircase, right? So again, I won't say hidden, but they're non-obvious. It's gonna take a while to learn the level here and to know when to navigate and how to get around. All right, so that's that room, I think. Again, a lot of skulk everywhere. This loops around. Everything kind of these mines either go down, there's like 1 or 2 rooms, and then it loops back into the main hallway, or it dead ends, but everything pretty much comes back. They will always be coming back to the main hallway here. All right, I think that might be it for level 1. There's the main hallway back there. There's 2 rooms over there, 1 room over there, 1 room there, and then that goes to the loop around. Yeah, so that's it for level 1. How about a block by block tutorial? Sure, yeah. Where you put mine carts in. There are no mine carts. And that was actually, I'm glad you brought that up. There was a long debate about, do I want players to be able to ride mine carts through the dungeon? I thought it would be fun. In the end, I decided not to, just because it's a lot more work. And then it's like, I got to make sure the mine carts get where they need to be and make sure it's all repeatable and mine carts don't get stuck somewhere. So I'd have to like have return systems and everything. And in the end, I just cut it. Maybe we'll add it later, but right now, no, there's no mine carts. And there's no rideable mine carts. Decked out 3. Sure, yeah, that'll happen. Yeah. Miss Teach, thank you. Yeah, Warden distract. Everyone always says noisemakers. Yeah, noisemakers are okay, but they don't work as great as you think they do, because once the player gets within range, they ignore the noise and they go for the player, because players have priority. Players could use coins to pay for a few seconds of distraction. Yeah, yeah. You could even Misteach, you could put that into the lore kind of thing, where there's like some clank. You could turn on a drill or something, turn on an old drill by putting some coins in, and then the warden is drawn to it potentially. Yeah. Thank you guys for the subs. I appreciate you so much. DLC, yeah, exactly. Noisemakers are the players, yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's even cooler. Yeah, I know, a drill would be a good idea, actually, I think. Okay, so I think that's it for level 1. We showed off the back tunnel. We showed off this guy here. I feel like I could have done a better job on this. This is like a little crane system here with like a counterweight, and it goes all the way down. Basically, this was how they were getting the resources out from below, like level 4. Ram, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate that, Ram. Using this weighted counter system here and everything, and then they stopped, of course, you know, when the death came out. Okay, let's go down to, there's a lot of ways to get down to level 3, a lot of those little staircases I showed you, but instead we'll take the, again, just for orientation, there's the main entrance, there's the ore pickup room, this is the main kind of fork, level 1, so we'll just go down here to a level 2. And then this cuts down into the main, again, you're still in the main hall now, you can see a floor above us and the floor below you. The bottom floor, I intentionally put a lot of fire, lava, magma down there, because it's the, like, you're actually getting really deep at that point, and you're starting to expose some of the some of what makes up level 4, which I think is really cool. We'll talk more about that when we get down there. Level 4 is going to, I don't know if it's going to be lava, but it will have lava. I'm not sure if it's going to be mostly lava themed. I'm trying to come up with a blend of fire, lava, and skulk, but I don't know that those go together yet, so we're still not sure. But anyway, this right here, this is what I was talking about before. Like, a player would not try to walk across that, but the warden, if the warden was right there, he could just go and walk right across this, which is great. And that's why those fires are there, because it's 3 wide. The player's not going to jump across it, or not going to try to, I don't think. And again, skulk infestation everywhere. This calibrated, what will be calibrated skulk sensor, is the one that links up to the one up there. It's like just in range, and then it relays it down to the bottom floor. Yeah, I mean, I am so excited to get a Warden in here because when I play tested it, and again, when I play tested, it wasn't detailed. It was just wool colored platforms. It was already terrifying. It was so much fun to play. Oh, I missed. Oh no, I got him. Okay, I thought I missed some change there. They're gonna love me and hate me at the same time. That's fine. How does the Warden deal with the rails? Wardens walk right over rails. They are coded differently from all other mobs. They specifically walk right over rails. It says right in the wiki too, and I tested it. They don't care about rails. It's a good question though. More terrifying than Ravagers? Totally psychotic. Yeah, Ravagers are more of like, it's what's a good word? Like horror versus thriller, I guess. Ravagers are terrifying because they'll eat your face right off, but there's no buildup. Wardens have just this slow buildup. They're more terrifying when you don't see them, where when you don't see a Ravager, you're like, yeah, whatever. So it's, yeah. Obviously, the Wardens can kill you quickly as well, but it's about that slow buildup of their anger that is really going to make it terrifying. Because wherever you are in this dungeon, and even in a few places in level 2, in the Caves of Carnage, you'll hear the Warden. As soon as you enter the mines, you will hear the Warden. Okay, so level 2. Where are we? Was that the... I'm lost in my own dungeon. Did I come down? I get lost in here very easy. Jay Harvey, thank you for the biddies. Where was the staircase? Here it is. Okay. Came down the staircase there. Came over here. We'll do a little sneak peek over here. You'll see this is one of the larger chambers open to all floors below. We'll go down there in a little bit and show it all off. But at both ends of the dungeon are very large open chambers, where like multi-tier mining was happening and stuff. And again, we'll get into that in a little bit. How are you stopping the wardens from despawning? Name text. Am I going to play the game too? Probably not. No. I mean, I'm gonna personally play the game a ton to play test it before it launches. So, absolutely, you'll see me. You'll be sick of me playing. You'll be begging for other hermits to play it. Sorry, guys. Might be time for new lights. Ooh, scared dog. Kaizen, thank you. TY Plays, thank you guys for the gift subs. Jay Harvey again, thank you. Philbo Baggins, thank you. Thank you guys. Okay. Okay, let's, again, I'm lost. I came in right. I'm lost right. There's the staircase. Okay, so instead of going back here, we'll go in here. This is a heavily skulkificated room here. You can see there's a staircase. This is one of the staircases. Again, it's not that easy to navigate. There's kind of rocks and rubble in it. This goes up to the copper room that we were in before. So a little staircase down now. Now we're on the second floor. And there's this amazing cart. I didn't do this. There's this amazing cart here carrying the ore and this track system. I just love. Very interesting. You had to use like stairs here so that the walls wouldn't link and, you know, link to the edges. But you have this great little tracking system with the grind wheels. It looks like it could just roll right on it. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah. No berries in this level yet. Yeah, good point. I haven't even decided where to put the berries yet. That's part of like phase 2. You know, where's the berries? Where's the clank detectors? Where's the lodestones? All that stuff. And then this is all open here, so you get a nice view out across the large mining operation here with the little bridge and everything. We'll get into all that later. A little bit of water. There's some rooms that are like water themed, like it exposed. We got a little fish in here too. So yeah, love this room. Again, it's like, you know, they were wheeling ores around and stuff. Very cool stuff. Whoa, players with a lot of XP who die near skull caught. No, you need a catalyst for that, Parch Dragon. There's no catalyst anywhere down here. Okay, over here, back to the main line or into here. This is probably one of the most water-based rooms. Hey there, fishy. With another drill of sorts here, copper drill. that was drilling into the lapis here, but you can see it's starting to become overgrown with moss and, you know, all the weeds and everything. These little details like this are what just take forever, but it's worth it in the end. This is a fun room. So yeah, there will be, you know, something will be in here. Probably there's a lot of water, so I'll probably have like maybe coins or maybe something like that pop up from the little water down there, that kind of thing. You're gonna add more water kittens? No, probably not. No, I don't think there's gonna, this whole dungeon is already so detailed. There's no more building that needs to be done. Muddle Pud, thank you for the biddies. So yeah, this is kind of like the aquatic vegetation room. There's more vegetation here because there's more water and stuff, but still the skulk is creeping its way in and around everywhere. Let's see, we did that. We'll stay on the right side here. This right here, honestly, it's just more of a connector room. This is a staircase that goes down to level 1. We'll to floor 1. We'll show that off in a little bit. This feels empty, like it's just kind of a connector between this and the main hall here. I'd like to do more in this space, I think, than just a couple storage tables and stuff. So if I was to add anything, it would probably be in here. But it needs something to make this room a little bit more unique. But a break room, maybe. You told Gem she'll get space in level 3. Did I? I don't remember that, but there you go. Maybe Gem can come in here. I have no problem with that. I'd love to have Gem come in and do more. Corpses. Well, that's a good point. Yeah, I honestly would love, what I'm thinking is actually getting Cleo down here. Because I know everyone always loves it when as soon as we say armor stands, you gotta get Cleo. But I think I might get Cleo down here and pinpoint 4 or 5 locations and have her do something with, like, this is like a miner that didn't make it out kind of thing, like little miner corpses laying on the ground or something like that. I think that would be a lot of fun, and just totally up to her imagination, whatever she wants to do, but it would help enforce the story that the Wardens came out from the deeps, cleared out the mines, and the miners, some of them didn't make it out because they weren't prepared, kind of thing. I think that would be really cool. This right here, we're back over now. You guys remember the crane that was up there? This is it going down. Again, here's another key drop off. It's all interconnected with hoppers in the wall. So if you put it here, it'll go down and it'll still open up the door and you could just jump in wherever you want. Will Wardens affect armor stands? No. No, once they're locked, I don't think they can move them or do anything with them. Who did the armor stands in decked out one? Me? I think I did them all. It took a while though. It took a while. Corpses in a puddle of skull. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. I think I did them all. Yeah. Wardens don't track to the tropical fish. That's a good question, Monte. I don't know. I don't know if tropical fish make a noise enough for the, I mean, if so, they'll get blasted. They'll get blasted, you know. You need the typical canary in the coal mine. With, I should get a parrot down here, right? Tellurine, that's a great idea, but that's also like, how much time would it take to get a parrot down here? You know, it's not, it's yeah. Coffee Junkie, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. Coffee, I appreciate it. Yeah, and it would be terrifying hearing a warden blast fish and things like that, and bats, because there's going to be bats down here and they're going to be blasting them. So be it. A parrot would be a good thing to outsource. Yeah. I'll be honest though, like, we're at the point where I don't want, if there's any hermits watching, be gone. Be gone. Because we're at the point now where, let's face it, not every player is even going to get to level 3. I want levels 3 and 4 to be a little bit more secretive, a little bit more like, I want the players to be saying to themselves, I can't wait to see level 3. I can't wait to see what's on level 4. That's what I'm hoping for, you know? A little prestige, a little bit of anticipation. I think that's a good thing, yeah. So I'll be honest, I don't want too many hermits coming down here and building. I'd rather them come down as a player. It's more fun that way. Okay. So this goes into the a little walkway with a little overhang. The idea with this, and this is silly. There's a Foremans Office, which we need to go show you. That's the most beautiful room in the entire dungeon, in my opinion. I wanted to have a place where the foreman of the mines would work and organize things, and the idea was this little tower he's on here would come out here and be able to stand out on this overlook and look over his miners and evaluate how things are going and stuff like that. That's why we have like this little like extra thing here. Silly, but yeah, exactly. It's always amazing. Okay, we did that. Let's cut across now. Yeah, Syrinx, I canceled the stream, and then once I got to work, I finished the dungeon, and I was like, you know what? Let's just show off the tour. So yeah, for those just joining, we are touring level 3. Hasn't even been seen in videos yet. Okay, over here, this room I love. I see this as like a supplies room, a backup storage room for backup drills that aren't being deployed in the dungeon yet. Other types of vertical drills here that aren't being used but are stored here. You know, the extra anvils and everything kept around. Tools on the shelf here, whatever that may be, you know, copernators and chains and things like that. Great stuff here though. Love this room. And again, staircase going from level 2 up to, which room was this? Oh, all right, this is the iron room here. So staircase down to the supply room with a little bit of overlook, so you can see what's going on down there a little bit. That's the skedoodler room. Yeah, we'll go with that. Jam Bandit, I do think there's going to be, you said that there should be giant Warden Heart at the center. I don't know if it's going to be a heart, but there will be something more than just Wardens wandering around. I do think there needs to be some form of structure, some form of thing that the Wardens live for, defend, prize, something like that. So yeah, and I don't know what that's going to be yet, but there'll be something iconic down on level 4. Maybe it's something similar to the altar that in the ancient cities. Who knows? Sarks, thank you. Have you tested the amount of damage a player would take if they jump down floors instead of taking the stairs? Nope. That's totally fine. If you want to jump down the stairs, go for it. I'm fine with that. Rem, thank you for everything. Don't scoodle too much. Have a fun stream. Rem, thank you so much. If you're still here. Hey, TP. TVB, yeah, I am very pleased with them too. But then that's why normally if I was building this aesthetically, I only would have done one fire there, and I would have just like put another slab or something next to it. But that's why we had to do the triple fire there, so it wasn't, people wouldn't just jump across it. But I think it's fine. How many Wardens will there be? Frequently asked question. I'm leaning toward 2, but we'll see. That's going to come down to play testing. Okay, so let me hook around now. Oh, this is amazing. I want to start at the beginning here. This is a multi-room operation. It's so clever, and it's so great. So this room, they're mining gold, and there's this incredible like gear machine that is grinding into the wall right where all the gold is. Absolutely love you get the sense of this is just like, you can hear this machine in my head. I can hear this machine going. And then there's this conveyor belt system here. It's unloading things down this little ramp, down this conveyor belt here, up here, and then through this little tunnel through there. Absolutely love it. The whole vibe, the feel of this room. Drilling out the gold, sending it on a little conveyor belt system, which then goes into this room here. It comes through here into this smelter or furnace. Goes across, comes out as ingots, comes out on this conveyor belt, and gets loaded onto the stack. Absolutely cool. I know. It's like pretend create. It's like pretend create. Yeah. Arts and chats for TP. I believe TP was the one that did these 2 rooms, and they're just clever. Really cool stuff. Yeah, there's a bell here too. There's actually 3 or 4 bells in this dungeon in this floor, and I was like, wait a minute, is that abusable? Because they could somehow, I mean, there's no Ravagers down here, but maybe you'll be able to make in the end, it doesn't really matter. So I know people will ask, oh my gosh, they'll be able to glow the Ravagers, but they're not even on that floor, so I don't think it really matters. Staircase is down to floor 1 right there, because we're on floor 2 now. But yeah, love it. All little details, extra minecart stacked over here. Beehives look like little storage boxes and stuff like that. Nothing is in these. I know people will open them all up, but you know, nothing's in any of them. I don't plan on really putting anything in them, but I just love the little conveyor behind the furnace there. Really cool stuff. And yeah, if you rang the bell, you're exactly, the warden's gonna hear it too. The bells are a play. Yeah, the people who can't resist and are just like, oh, I must ding the bell. Yeah. Okay, so that was this room, and then it looks like we have to loop around here and cut back to get to this room. That was the supply room. I'm trying to see if there's any we missed on this level. There probably is. This was the turnaround room, the water room, dead fish room, apparently the lapis cart room. There's gonna be a lot of dead fish in here. It's crazy how much fish spawn in that one little spot. Okay, so that's it for level 2, I believe. I go. Can you attract wardens with buttons? You mean actually pressing a button, I think, would attract a warden? Yeah, I think so. Is there a diamond room? Yeah. The dead fish as a food source? I don't think they're even edible. I think you have to cook them, right? I'm not even sure. We did that room. Okay, yeah, we're done with level 2. So what's the best way to get to level 3? Let's go back up to the top, and then we'll show you my favorite room, the again. So for orientation, we are back at the entrance. There's the entrance right here. Here's the major split, level 1, level 2, and this goes down to level 3. But before it gets to level 3, you stop off at an odd corner here at the this is the Foremans Office, manager's office, whatever. Yeah, it's abandoned. The light is flickering. Love it. Absolutely love it. There's a little bell out here with a little light, the windows and everything. There's a little mailbox here, and then you head inside, and it's just so much detail in this little room. The desk is absolutely incredible with little papers on the cartographer's desk. These signs with rivets on them, so clever. I'm totally using this. It's amazing. Cobwebs, filing cabinets with handles. Little desk here. Everything's kind of like, you know, mushrooms are growing. And then you have these shelves here, these storage shelves. I haven't finished this yet. I want to put like mini blocks and stuff on these shelves here. Absolutely love them. Other little supplies and things like that in these shelves back here. You got a couple minor helmets in here. Obviously they're on armor stands. I think I should probably technically I need to get the armor stand book and make those armor stands invisible and probably lower the helmets a little bit. But yeah, the flickering light is so good. It's actually it's just high ticking a randomizer, so that's why it's not even consistent. It's not even a pattern. It's ticking a dropper randomizer with like a sword in it. So like a 1/3 chance of the light turning off, and you just get that random flickering. It's great. It totally makes that like abandoned feel. I love it. So yeah, this room is absolutely incredible. This is the Foremans Office. It's starting to cave in a little bit here. Beautiful stuff. Again, that goes back up to the beginning, and then this carries on down. We're now down on floor 1, and here we go. Let's see, where should we even start here? Let's go back here. There's probably 2 or 3, maybe 2, I don't know, little storage rooms. This is one of them here. It's just shelves with like little details, little bits everywhere. Nothing behind the doors here. No secrets or anything yet. And again, just little boxes and supplies and everything for whatever they might need down in the mines. This okay, so this right here opens up into the main room. We'll get to these in a little bit. Did you do all this on stream? No. No. What's up, people? How you doing? No, this was my last 4 days of my life was building all of this, and then the 3 days before that was designing it. And yeah, he was barbecuing. Fantastic. I had my barbecue yesterday. Today's work day for me. You put the armor stands on 3 snow layers instead. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Noises, sure. But I mean, we can also just turn off gravity and lower them explicitly, so. Did Tango design all this or someone else? I designed it all. I did not build it all. Many of these little rooms were done by patrons of mine that helped me out. And again, I talked about this at the beginning. I like doing it all myself, but speed is becoming a overwhelming concern for me. So that's why I asked for help. And I will probably ask for help on level 4 again too, because it just needs to get done. Okay, so storage room, entrance to the thing. This room is one of the diamond rooms that is just, again, working on the abandoned thing. Fire, lava is pouring in everywhere. You know, dead bushes. It's just part of it being abandoned is it is just starting to decay over time. No, patrons did not go on Hermitcraft. They helped me build it in creative, and then I built all of it on Hermitcraft. So that's this room. Obviously a very bright room with all the lava and everything. But there's even like a little peek hole through. You can't really get through here, but you can see into the adjacent room. And that's another diamond room over there as well too. But absolutely love these. Beautiful. There are no berry bushes on levels 3 yet. No, that's coming soon. Scar creeper should be hidden somewhere. I mean, if we're gonna put a scar creeper, it should be right here. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. Oh, pork chop power. You're gonna give them ender pearls? No ender pearls. No ender pearls in Decked Out 2. Maybe I even hook it up so that it jumps out at you or something. That would be fun. Okay, so diamond room there. Turn down here, and now we are again in the main hall, but we are on the bottom level. You can see there's 2 levels above us now, and here's where some of the fire and lava comes in. Now, with these middle areas, there's a couple thoughts. One, I didn't want the player to consider trying to cross here, but I also had to be aware of the fact that wardens are dumb and they're gonna fall down there. So a warden could go down there and it really isn't going to get hurt by the magma or the lava or anything. And you see why those flames right there and right here are in very specific locations, so that the player falls down, they're going to take damage because they have to go through the fire to get back up. But there are essentially these little staircases where the warden will hop up. And I tested this before it was detailed out, and the warden just walked right up. So totally fine. So I love the you're at the bottom now. You're starting to get down toward the level. What makes level 4 is you're getting close to it. And one of the ideas I had, and I'm not gonna be able to do it until level 4 is done, but what I would like, especially this one here, because this is like the biggest open area right here. I was thinking, how amazing would it be if this was actually open to level 4, right? If I just cut a hole through here, because level 4 is right below this. If you could actually see down there, but if you jump down there, it's like a pool of lava or something like that. But I think it would be great to actually be able to see into level 4 without being able to get into it. I think that'd be really cool. So just the idea of like cutting this open here and having a good sized peek hole that if you went into it, it's guaranteed death because all that's down there is lava or something like that. But it would be fun to, some of the angles you might be able to actually see what's going on down there or something. What if this lava are lava walls in level 4? This is horizontal. How would it be a wall? I'm not sure what you're saying. What Cash said. What did Cash say? Going to make it where the wardens won't fall in. Yeah, there's that too. So I'd probably have to put a blocker or a chain or something above it or something weird. Yeah. Wardens always got to ruin everything. It's going to make it tricky. You're probably right. And let's be honest, you know, this is a dream of mine. It's not going to happen. So because of time. Runers, I know. Maybe some kind of fence or something, or we'll see. We'll see. But again, who knows if it's even going to happen? You know, it was just a thought that I thought would be really great. But again, now you're on the third floor. There's more of what will be calibrated skulk sensors mixed with the amethyst for the aggro net that is going to relay sounds between. So for instance, it goes from there to there to there to somewhere over there is the last one. And what you get is a loop that goes around the first floor, comes down there, and then goes down the third floor. And then from any one of these, you know, because obviously the sound will just go through walls or anything. So up to 16 blocks away, I could put, you know, the calibrated skulk sensor like right here and have this be all skulkified and stuff like that. That stuff's all going to come later once I figure out the locations of where all those calibrated skulk sensors need to go. Just build level 4. Level 4 is going to be quicker than level 3. Level 4 is going to be, in my head, it's more wide open, fiery, bubbling pools of lava with maybe some structures and debris or something like that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. So this right here was, you know, again, it was broken. Like the idea was some rubble fell down. This was once connected here, but it has since fallen into decay. Let's see, which ones did I do? We did this, we did that. Let's go over here. Yep, this opens up. We can talk about that now. This over here is just a dead end. I'll almost certainly hide something right here. This will probably be an artifact drop or something. I'm not sure. That jump looks almost makeable. That's intentional noises. I intentionally made it a jump that is very difficult but is doable. If you want to try it, be my guest. But that's why that's a stair right there. In fact, to make it a little bit easier. Can I do it? Probably, if I tried, but I'm not going to right now. Okay, so just a little, this is kind of a boring little mining operation. Probably needs a little bit more character here. But it opens up into the big chamber, which I really like how these are. Again, both ends of the dungeon on floors 2 and 3 are open. So you kind of get like these large multi-tier caverns here. And I added some more height to these. So like there's like mining areas down in there, mining areas over to the side, over here. Very three-dimensional, very three-dimensional. So love it. Love this open area here. There's stuff up there, but the only way to get up there is either with jump boost or to walk all the way over here, climb up here. Again, we have this crane here. Again, trying to make it look like an actual mine shaft of how it could have worked. The idea here is that this is a crane here that you can see it's got a little mine cart hooked up to it that would have swung, come down here. The miners would have loaded it up. It would have lifted it up to the second tier and then pulled it away. So kind of, you know, realistic little look of how it could have worked here. Yeah, level 3 is my favorite level now. I am super happy with how it turned out. It's not to say I don't like the other ones, but this one's definitely my favorite. And again, some of these like little scaffolding areas. There's one here, and I think there's one at the other end. So you climb up here, and then like the miners might have been mining some gold right here, you know. And again, this is a great spot for an artifact drop off or something like that. Yeah, Genesis. It's gonna be tough. So yeah. Again, there's another little overlook there. We can go show that off. Oh, remember the loading room on level 1? This is the ladder to it. This is the ladder to it right here. So there's the entrance to the dungeon right there. This is the loading room where we pull the ores out, and then this goes down right here. This is again, I think that's going to be, it's 100% going to be hooked up to hazard, and I think it's going to be a very frequently blocked passageway, because this is a very powerful but useful, efficient way to go. So that gravel is going to frequently be more than other hazard locations. That one will close off faster, but when it's open, it'll be very nice. Okay, so this is kind of your upper tier here. There's if I remember correctly, there's another little area in the back here, mining some diamonds and stuff right here. So I'll probably hide something like right up in here. Let's see. Again, here's the crane with the counterbalance and everything, kind of like the ones we've seen before. Again, I use this like trap door picking up a mine cart thing. I thought that was kind of a fun little way of doing it. Little workstation area here, just like some temporary storage and everything. This right here, I cannot take credit for this. I just ripped this off the internet. I saw this picture of a cart and I was like, that's amazing. So I built this little cart here. It's not my design. Loaded up with coal and everything, and put that down here just because this corner needed something, and I think it's got it now. Let's see what else. This goes back into the mines. We'll show that in a second. And then this little staircase I built here that goes up to level 2, and you're at the other end of the crane here. This is like another overlook where like the ores would have been loaded up here and stuff, and again an overlook for the boss to check out and see how things are going, that sort of thing. So is this area like a lake? No, it's a mine shaft. How do you know what level 3 your artifact is on? A good question, Solstice. You don't. And that's acknowledged / intentional. It's gonna be, and that's one of the challenges of level 3 is your compass may point somewhere, but you don't know what floor it's on. So you might be like dropping on the floor, nothing's happening, you're like, oh, I gotta get down to another floor and try it there or something like that. Which I think will be a little bit frustrating, but I think it's part of the challenge as well. But it's gonna force them to explore the level more. Yeah. Where are all the key barrels? I talked about those already. They are down here. There's one right there, one right here, and one above it here. And it doesn't matter. You can put your key in either or any of them, and the key will funnel down and open up the area down below. All of those copper blocks will be pulled away, revealing level 4. Okay. Do you have enough gaps between floors for the redstone? Yeah, Zing, good question. I do. I think it's going to be tight, but I intentionally left, so you can see this is the amount of redstone that is typically between. So it's a 4 or 5 block gap, so I should be good, and I'll make modifications as necessary. But yeah, really good question. So I'll have space for redstone features. What's going to be tough is connecting all those features. It's gonna be difficult. Blocks of raw ore might look cool as well. You must have just got here, Snap. There's been raw ore in like 50 rooms already. But anyway, we got this little tower here. Is like the mining overlook and stuff. I just love the feel of this room. It feels like a mining room. The skull overtaking certain areas again, like here and there. Just an absolutely beautiful room. The staircase going up here feels very operational to me. All right. Dead end over there, another little mining area, and then we go back into the mine shaft. Here's we showed this one off, right? Yeah, we showed that one off, I think. How many wardens? 2? That's the plan, yeah. Yeah, Doc, that's what we're still leaning toward. The concept of agronet, which I know most people probably don't really grasp, but is not going to be a gradual dial. It's going to be completely off until they get to max clank, and then it'll be complete, and then it'll just be turned on fully. So basically, if you're down here at max clank, and that's intentional to stick with the theme of what clank represents. Clank is something you have to be aware of, but it doesn't affect you until it gets to max. So you actually want to generate some clank, because if you're keeping your clank at 0, you're wasting kind of resources. The ideal situation is your clank is at like 70 or 80% right when you're leaving the dungeon. But yeah, the idea is the agronet, the connectivity of, and how that's going to be triggered is by all of these amethysts popping up on pistons or not. So when you first enter here, if you're not at max clank, which I assume you won't be if you're entering level 3, the amethysts will be lowered, so they will not be adjacent to the calibrated skulk sensors. Once you get to max clank, they all will pop up, in which case the full agronet is activated, and any sound you make at that point will just echo through the entire dungeon, and no matter where the wardens are, they will hear you. So it's gonna be terrifying. Like, you think evokers are terrifying at Max Clank? Knowing every single step you take, the wardens hear you is going to be terrifying. Yeah. Aaron, thank you. Have you ever been able to take a step back and truly appreciate it? I do appreciate it, Aaron. I'm super excited about it. I'm super proud of it. In the end, it's going to come down to how it plays. We'll see. Your old noises. Could you get a speed run from entrance level 1 to exiting level 3? Could we get a speed run from entrance level 1 to exiting level 3? I don't know what that means. Are you going from 3 to 1 or from 1 to 3? Oh, you want to see me run through from level 1 all the way down to level 3, what it would take. Sure. I mean, that's kind of, there's no real answer to that because of keys, right? There's no keys, so you have to find a key on each level. But yeah, maybe we'll take a stab at doing that. What else? I feel like there's a couple more. We did this, maybe not. Maybe we've seen it all. Oh, here we go. Here's a redstone room. Kind of dark, lower ceiling, lava bits in here. Again, lava because we're on the bottom floor. And this is where we had the vertical drill. Drilling down, trying to get some redstone. I just love the feel of these rooms. They feel like they were worked in. Absolutely looks fantastic. And then, you know, this is another room where a little pile of redstone was being built up here, but you can tell it's been here a while. It's starting to get skulkificated and it's spreading. There'll definitely be, you know, an artifact drop off Earth or something here for sure. Can the warden get stuck anywhere? I don't know. I hope not. It's not intentional that they can get stuck anywhere. Do you have a time frame for how long a full depth run will take? I'm thinking, and this is totally, you know, pulled out of my butt, but I'm thinking to a full level 4 run, 12 to 15 minutes on average. That's what I'm estimating. Some will be quicker, some will be shorter, but who knows? Including getting back. Maybe. That's a good point, Dead Knight. No, probably not. Probably closer to 20 minutes. Yeah. And I think that's great. The only problem that I'm worried about now is the demand. People are going to want to play the game, and when someone goes in, you're just like, oh. Let's put it this way. When the game first launches, the average run will be 5 minutes or 3 minutes because people are going to die. They're not going past level 1. So when there's people queuing up, like in this first weekend, hopefully, they shouldn't have to wait too long. By the time people are running into level 3, level 4 dungeon runs, I'd imagine there's not going to be a huge queue of people, in which case the fact that it's going to take them 15, 20 minutes to go down and come back up potentially isn't that much of a hardship for the people waiting, because hopefully there won't be people waiting, but we'll see. Will there be loot in the chests or the barrels? Nope, not in an automated way. I may manually put some in there from time to time. Who knows? Was level 4 scrapped? No. It just hasn't been done yet. Colin Costa, thank you. Yeah, this doesn't even compare to Decked Out One. I agree. Mystery Brick, thank you for the 628, the 2 pieces of pie. I appreciate you so much. Mystery Brick, thank you so much. I appreciate it. The first time you've ever done it. That's incredible. Thank you. Okay, we did the redstone room. We've got another little storage room here. Almost like a closet of just like random books and things like that thrown in here. Nothing special. And then this loops around to, yeah, we're on the other side now. This is the other end of the dungeon, the other open, or is this the same one? This is a different one. Yeah. Okay. Other end of the dungeon, other big 2-floor exposed mining operation kind of thing. Main tunnel right there. I also decided down here again, because we're on the bottom level, open up some lava pits like this. They're warden proof. The warden cannot fall in there, but obviously the player could if they want to walk in there. Same thing over here with the campfires and everything. Like this is part of the, they dug too deep, you know, like they're clearly right on the cusp of like, look, if we just dig down a little bit more here, it's getting pretty bad. So, and this is when, you know, the Wardens came, in theory. The big caves are awesome. Yeah, I'm super happy with them. It takes what, I mean, most of the rest of the level is pretty claustrophobic intentionally, because I wanted you to not be able to see that far. But then there's exceptions made at the ends here for these kind of like overviews, which are great. Again, more of this like scaffolding kind of mining operations here. So again, when this kicks into the rock here, I might dig some of this out a little bit more here. Raid! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. 2 raids. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. There may be some drops or something may pop out of the wall here, like treasure or something. Who knows? What else? And then we've got this little tower here, which isn't really, it's just, I just built it. Like it doesn't have a purpose except to support the overlook up there. Again, we're right by the entrance. Right there is the entrance to level 4. But this right here at the bottom of this tower, this is how you get out of level 4 and come back up. This will be a bubble vader probably. I'm not sure. So yeah, you go down there by falling in, and then when you're done, if you happen to get your artifact and still come out, this will be developed here. This will be the way out. And to get from here out of the dungeon, this is the interesting thing. There's no easy way to get from here back to level 2. It's a lot of go up here, find that staircase, cut across, come. You gotta zigzag back and forth. So you got to both know your way of where you're going, and even still, there's going to be multiple ways to go, and some of them are going to be warden, I mean, just like level 2, right? There will always be a path, but many of them will be hazard obscured. If I want hazard to matter, right? If you're at max hazard, there's only one way to get from here out of the dungeon, and it is going to be a very long, twisty path through many levels. So you're almost guaranteed to run into the warden. I'm going to definitely hit all the staircases. Staircases are the main, magic harness are the main area where hazard will be applied, I guess. Is level 2 finished now? It's as finished as I'm gonna make it, yeah. I gotta get the evokers in there and stuff still too. Are levels 3 and 4 part of the MVP now? They always have been. They always have been. I don't want to use the word refuse, that's too strong of a word, but I kind of refuse to release the game without the initial vision of what I wanted to do. This right here is a weird like minecart path that I decided to not make a player navigable path. Like the minecart would have just been sent back in. Instead, the player has to walk around this extra little meandering thing to connect back in. There's a storage room again. What else? There was something else I wanted to show. What was it? Oh, the staircase here. Kind of like this little staircase here. This is the staircase that goes up to that room again that I wasn't overly happy with, but now you can see how it connects all around down here. Again, another little lava drop area that is warden proof. And I think that's probably it. When I originally thought of the concept of the black mines, this is almost precisely what I had in my head. This color palette, this feel, this dark, dingy, dirty thing with a lot of verticality and like this right here, these little cross things. That's exactly what I wanted. Like a lot of areas that are just kind of interweaving vertically. I think it turned out great. So, anvil room. Is there an anvil room? Now show it with wardens, yeah. What did they mine in these mines? Everything. It doesn't make any sense, but you can get lapis, redstone, gold, iron, coal from these mines. Pretty much everything. Can you give a quick recap for the plants at level 4? No, because I don't know yet. Can we see the outside of level 3? Absolutely, yeah. Let's so in fact, let me this is an exercise to myself here. Let's see. Trust me, I designed this thing and I get lost in here already, right? Let's pretend I'm coming out of level 4 and I want to get home. If I remember correctly, let's see. I'll go up here. I think I need to cut across. Nope, next one. I think I need to cut across here. I think there's a staircase in front of me here. Yeah. This one. Loop around through here. And then I think there's a staircase. Nope. I think there's a staircase back here. Nope. Wait, where? I'm lost. Yeah, I don't know the level. I'm totally lost. Nope. See, I came in this room twice already. Am I on level 1 already? How did I get? Oh, because I took the first staircase. Right. There's a couple ways to go. The way I was originally thinking was a double mini staircase one, but I took that first L staircase. Yeah, I'm on level 1. We're home already. Yeah, and then you pop through here, walk the tightrope across the thing, and you are out. Hazard is going to be very menacing. Okay. Pork chop power. I was wondering if Hazard and Clank will be resetted between levels. No. I think level 4 should be a huge room with magma floors. Yeah, it's kind of what it's going to be. Yeah. So let's see here. I'm going to use free cam here just because it's a little bit easier. You can get a sense here of the 3 distinct levels. There's the main hallway or whatever you want to call it, right? With more levels over here. It basically just fits perfectly into this area that I made here. Again, just another glance of how it's going to be tough to do the redstone in here. Yeah, there was a lot of digging. That's all part of next episode too. We did a lot of digging. It was like a day and a half of nothing, you know, another 15 hours of digging or something. It was crazy. Yeah. But the interesting thing now, right? So here, I've already got the slime and the honey blocks in here these are going to be all hooked up to double piston extenders to retract and open the floor up. And right here, this will be dug out down to here. And then all of this down here is level 4. So level 4 won't be huge, but it's going to be basically this size, kind of flat, open, some structures and stuff like that. But you can see we have plenty of space. I intentionally left like 15 blocks between. Technically, there probably will be places on level 4 where the warden could sniff you. In fact, there definitely will be, right? Because they can sniff 50 blocks vertically. They will be sniffing you while you're on level 3. So depending on how you go, you might be entering level 4 with some wardens already angry at you, which might be a problem. I don't know. We'll have to see. You'll have a welcoming party. Yeah. I would love to bring level 4 out over here, but I'm concerned about distance. I'm going to have to run some tests to see if that's a thing. We might be getting into the redstone what do you call it, redstone limits at that point. But yeah, there was tons of digging. All this was dug out, mostly the corner there, and then this corner here had a ton of digging I had to do to get out to fit this in here. What's the name of level 4? Level 4. I don't have a name for it yet. Once I decide on the theme and everything, that might help us. Yeah, there's an actual mine shaft down here too. There's actually like another like 3 spider spawners and stuff like that too. The cam account, that's a good point. You're right. The cam account could technically extend the loaded area, but that's a little different. Like right now, if the cam account wasn't on, it just means their map doesn't work, which would be bad, but the game could still be played. I don't know that I 100% want the cam account to be there for the game to be played. That's a bit much. The depths. Yeah, I mean, it might be something simple like the depths, you know, the core or something like that. And that's fine. It's more about what's down there. I'm hoping to record, let's see, yeah, probably video, because I got about like 5 minutes of my video done, which is some of the time lapse of building this and the digging and all that stuff. I'm going to do a full tour on video, so spoilers, you guys just saw pretty much next video. You got the extended version, and then I'll probably do some other stuff, but I'll probably need tomorrow to finish it off. Yeah, Dead Knight, it's been ridiculous. I've been, with the exception of, like I said, the exception of yesterday, it's been a lot. And don't forget, it's also all the time to plan this. It took like 3 or 4 days just to plan all this stuff before we even came on Hermitcraft, and then gathering the resources was forever. It's a lot, but I am so incredibly happy with how it, just this right here, I'm so happy with how it turned off. Entering into this right here, it just feels scary. It feels, and you're gonna hear the Warden right away. You're gonna hear that heartbeat of the Warden, and you're just gonna be like, where is he? Is he gonna blast me through the floor? I don't even know where he is. It's gonna be great. The verticality is gonna be interesting, yeah. Which plays into the Warden's strengths, I think. The Warden doesn't have to get to you to kill you. He's just gotta get within 16 blocks of you. The Skadoodler, level 4, yeah. When will be player test? Not for a while. There's no redstone, obviously. There's no nothing. There's no key distribution. There's no coins. There's no artifact drop-offs. So, you know, we're going to get a video, and then I'm going to disappear for another 5 days probably as I do all the redstone for this level. It's time consuming. There's no bus. Yeah, no, there isn't. Dead Knight, I haven't even decided how that's my biggest concern / question mark right now, is how do I even get the concept of the bus down there, right? It's, you know, it's this spot right here. This is where my main bus line for all these event lines are going to branch off, go down here, you know, probably cut right in front of my little window there, and then start branching out into all of that. I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. It's gonna be difficult, but we'll see. The Abyss, maybe. The Abyss kind of feels like water, though. Is all the redstone going to fit? I hope so. I hope so. I intentionally left some space, but you know, you can see we've got gaps between the levels here. But getting the signals in and all around there is gonna be a lot. Like level 2, I went with one bus line underneath the whole thing, and that worked because level 2 is for the most part one horizontal level. There's a couple of overlaps, but not much. This one's got so much overlapping that I might have to go back to the bus lines on the side so that every level has quick access to the bus lines. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Scar poster, yeah, I love my Scar poster. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, the rug just really ties the room together. Absolutely does. Yeah. Was it worse to build than the Citadel? The Citadel took a little bit longer. I mean, the 3 biggest time-consuming things this season so far have been the Citadel, level 3, and level 2. When I did them all in one shot. Level 1, we kind of spread out a little bit more. But yeah. The tower with the moving eye is your favorite? Yeah. The Nether hub, but that was split across a long time too. Scar poster level 3 report. Don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up here. This is gonna be a short stream. I don't even know how long this stream was. Probably not long at all. Hour and a half. Oh, there are donuts. There's amazingness. Oh my gosh, I've been ignoring. God, you guys are so incredible. Thank you. Dreams for 40 months. Thank you. Jess, thank you for the biddies. Oh, the deck's out. Next season, you need to make a 9x9 room with a Ravager in there and slap a sign on the door that says "Decked Out 3 Abridged" and go about your day. Yeah. Done. Did it all in an afternoon. Absolutely. Ominous, thank you. Diamond Miner's mom, thank you. I was getting a hockey team again. Interesting. Doodly UK, thank you for the 5 subs. I appreciate it. Old Skillful, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Anonymous, thank you for the piece of pie. Are we still tracking the level you're on for gold and ember drops? That hasn't happened, and I don't know that it will. It's something I would like to do. I don't know that it will, quite honestly. My current thought is, if it's a problem, I'll try to solve it when it's a problem, but I don't know. Very rough timed run to end for fun. Oh, you want me to go through the, well, oh, sure, we'll take a, I don't have the key, so we'll have to cheat. But sure, let's do, I mean, we don't have level 4 yet, so this is not a full run. How do I get out of here? We will run through the dungeon that we have here. Of course, there's Ravagers in level 1 here, so there's that. Okay. And we're gonna have to cheat through the doors. Starting at the beginning through level 1, which is fully functional and active and alive and has Ravagers. Only has 2 Ravagers though. I still gotta figure out why they're dying. But we're gonna get more Ravagers in here soon. Hi, friend. Stairs and slabs. Stairs and slabs. This is a problem. This is a problem. Once a Ravager gets on once a Ravager gets on a slab, they have no idea how to get off. And it's so infuriating, such a basic thing. Like, come on. Is the pathfinding that? It's the stare down, I know. All because he's on that slab. So yeah, I gotta take those out and put full blocks in there, or take them out completely. There's gonna be a lot of that stuff. It's infuriating. Like, come on, fix the pathing. Anyway, let's see here. How about we just do this? Whoop, 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 whoop. No? Oh, come on! His toenail. His toenail is stuck. Stupid Ravager. Gonna die in my own dungeon. Whoop. Gotta go. I don't know where the other Ravager is. Probably in here still. Oh, I could have fished him. You're right. I should have got the fishing pole out. We might be down to 1 Ravager for all I know. I don't know. Which is really unfortunate. All right, so that was a speed run through level 1. Obviously, once you put your key in, that would have opened that. And then we have this long staircase here that leads to level 2. Opening up into level 2. Again, which way you go is totally up to you. If you have a jump boost, you could jump up there. Oh, I gotta hook that button up to something. If you have jump boost, you could jump up there. How do I want to get out of here? We will go this way. Water cannons! Yeah, water cannons are great. Elytra sheet. Over here. Through this guy. Over here. Elytra sheet over here. And then I would have put the key in there. We will change that out for a key. I really like that. And whoever mentioned, thanks for reminding me. We're gonna take away some signs and just go more iconics, just to let you know what it is you need to do for the key. Put the key in there. Cross here. I might check that real quick, glance to see if that's open. If it's not, let's see. Well, I would go try and get a key somewhere. Who knows? Definitely going to be some reason to come in here. Probably an artifact drop and some golden treasure in here. Probably more treasure in here, maybe a little bit more. pop all the way down to level 3. And again, when you get here, there's no reason to go straight to level 3 because you need a key, and you don't know where you might get a key on level 1, level 2, who knows. Once there's a warden in here though, just going down these hallways is just terrifying. Yep, so say I got a key. Then I would come over here, throw it in the barrel. It would open these up and I would fall down to level 4. But again, that was obviously not even a very good metric of how long it will take because it's key hunting is everything. Yeah, I mean, that was ridiculously, that's not something to draw any conclusion from time-wise because I wasn't hunting for keys, and hunting for keys is what takes all the time. That would be like the fastest a lucky speedrunner could ever do. And I cheated with an elytra, yeah, exactly. And no ravagers, no nothing, yeah. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, all sorts of cheats. But yeah, it's large. It's large. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm super happy with how 3 came out. Did I just throw something on the ground? No, we're good. Okay. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up, guys. Short stream, but fun and to the point. I appreciate you guys hanging out for all the spoilers. I figured, you know, it'd be fun to do an extended tour of the dungeon, and I'll probably plug this video in my main video so that people who want to get the full tour and discussion can come to this. Appreciate it. Yeah, so tonight and tomorrow I'll probably try to wrap up the next video. Let me see who is streaming. Let me see who is streaming. Nobody is streaming. Cool. Assassin streaming. Is it? Yeah, let's rage assassin. That sounds great. Is it just assassin? Rage assassin. See if that works. There we go. Boom. Okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for being here so I could show this off. I was excited to show somebody and I couldn't wait. So here you go. And I'll see you guys probably Wednesday. Hopefully. Take care and enjoy your day off.